Yeah.
Uh,
Jamie,
what's up?
can you see me?
No, now I can.
Is it just me?
No, Daidra's on here too.
I don't see her.
Oh, well, her camera's not on yet.
Hunter just stopped by. What are we doing right now? Are we going right now?
Yeah, does Hunter want to do it with us?
Hunter, you want to do yes.
Show
Got
Laura.
the rings trying to tap out.
I want to show her my outfit.
Laura, she wants you to see her outfit.
Oh my goodness. I didn't know you were in the Space Academy.
She goes, oh
Very
my
cool.
goodness.
Like it. I'm going to go to the YMCA for a while.
Okay, have fun. That sounds like fun. I might join our Y again. Daidra, you look so cute.
Thanks. I like your outfit.
Okay.
I'm going to space.
Are we getting ready to go? Are we gonna rock out?
Yeah,
We're
dude.
gonna rock out with our cocks out.
You gotta but
Hunter said he's gonna do it too.
oh gosh. Oh
Hey,
gosh.
like seriously, we're all doing it.
That's right, we are. We're all doing it. We might even just
it makes us feel better.
Laura's trying to leave, but her phone's in here.
Oh shoot. I have pockets? What the what? This is way too big.
That
Your
is
hair
awesome.
your hair looks so cute.
Thank you.
I love it.
It's got a little twist in it. It's from yesterday.
That's cute.
I like to do twists.
I like the head thing too. That's really cute. I'm like getting
Thanks.
into those again.
I see.
I'm getting my we got company coming tonight.
Cool.
We got the baby coming.
Oh, that's fun.
Boy, girl.
Boy,
baby, girl, baby.
Liam. He's our,
Yeah,
Think about
beautiful.
How do I get this background off of my situation?
Hey.
Yes, happy birthday.
yeah, we're happy birthday right now. Hunter just brought me cookies. I don't know what he's planning. Did you go, Hunter? Did you go over to the coast yesterday? I did. You want to go today? Yeah. Dude, I told Laura to go
After yoga.
Yeah, after we're doing our my yoga.
I gotta meet with Emily in exactly 1 hour.
Yeah, so we can't. We're only doing a quick yoga.
Okay. Quick yoga and a quick chat.
Yep, we can knock that out.
All right. Do we want to start on the yoga now?
Yeah.
Yeah, we're getting ready to start the yoga now. Hunter,
okay.
Gonna watch, or are you just gonna observe, or what?
He's gonna do it. He wants to
Hunter's
do
like,
it.
I'm getting in. He's like, Hunter is getting in, guys. You don't even know he's getting in it.
Dude, this is gonna be the best episode ever.
The best episode ever?
Best episode ever. If Hunter's in it, it's your birthday. Oh my goodness.
Oh my gosh.
Daydra has the cutest hair I've ever seen.
Hey, remember when we during the pandemic when we knocked down the evil Georgia Guidestones?
Yes.
We got rid of all those evil Georgia Guidestones, right? Did you know there's a Stonehenge in America that's 4,000 years old? There's one in Salem where the witches were hung. There is one that's 4,000 years old with all of the sun paths on it that were carved out. It's 4,000 years old. It's older than the stupid evil Georgia Guidestones, and it does the same thing.
Wow.
And we could still go to it today.
Yeah. Most people don't know that that's there. They only go there to see the witches that we hung, and they don't understand why all of these magical people went to that place.
Right.
Okay.
We're trying something that we're making.
I like this computer better.
Tradition.
It looks good. You are so cute.
Do that. You gonna exercise with us?
I look like an envelope.
We're right here, buddy.
I love
We
it.
just do it. We follow Daydra. We just
It's like
follow her.
Simon Says. Yeah.
Yeah.
Just like
Hold on, I gotta go pee. I just drank a whole bunch of coffee. Then you call me. I would love this. You all got your hair done. You're all dressed up today. Holy moly. Okay. Hey, say hi to Hunter. Hunter's right there. Hunter, say hi to them.
Hi, Hunter.
Hi, Hunter. Hey, your hair looks really good.
Thank you.
It does.
I just cut it all off.
Starting fresh.
Yeah, another year.
Mm-hmm. I like it.
Thank you.
You gonna do some yoga with us?
Yeah,
Right on.
I'll participate.
I love it. I'm sweating already, though.
It'll start for me here soon.
Gosh, I don't know what my deal is. Oh, my Lord.
I know you've heard of the Muffin Man, but have you heard of the Mitten Man? I'm
Oh
the
my
Mitten
God.
Man.
Oh, my God. You said you were going to include like puppets and stuff. Here we go.
I'm the Mitten Man, and you are smitten by the Mitten Man.
You are spitting.
Oh my gosh.
Because that's what we're doing here. Yep. You're here with Hunter, with me, and you, and we got to turn on the light.
How did you
See?
find those ears so quick?
You know, I just got them. I got them. Now I was wondering, should I be a little provocative? You know,
Oh
like
my
do I got to
God.
be a little bit of like, do I got to go like this, or should I leave it button?
Oh
You
my
guys
God.
you guys are to help me
We're your stylists.
Yes,
It's
you're
your
like
birthday.
this'll get the ladies going.
Oh my God. Listen, Magic Mike.
Oh.
No, 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 no.
Wait, you said it. You said Magic Mike, and I gotta bring my hammer drill. I'm bringing it in.
Oh my God.
That was not what I was expecting. That was
My
great.
son doesn't know how to deal with this. He's never seen this action, but as well, this is how the truth is coming out. Hey, I'm ready. So I'm gonna
All right.
do it like this.
Clearly he's ready.
I'm loosened up.
All right, get loose with it.
I don't know. I think we can show belly button. I'm not sure though. Just keeping it real.
We'll be all right. We'll be all right.
We'll be all right.
Okay.
Okay.
All right.
All right, so start with getting loose with our body. Shake your arms, shake your legs, move around, twist.
Okay.
Thank you for helping me. My ears are falling off, by the way. I gotta stick it in my hair like a barrette. Hey, you guys look really nice today.
And then drop it down right here to over the front and just hang right here. Ooh, yes, hang, move side to side.
Hanging tough.
Oh shit.
Okay, that just reminded me of a song. I think it's called Big and Tough by one of the boy bands.
You mean hanging tough?
Is it hanging? It's like hanging tough or big and tough. New
So
kids on the
younger than
block.
us.
I'm
New
not getting
kids on the
anything down
block.
because I'm laughing.
I'm hanging tough.
All right, we can sit down and stretch our leggy legs.
Let's
So
stretch our leggy legs.
Put out our right leg
this is hard to adjust it with my mittens. The mitten man stuff.
You have mitten man stuff going on.
Yeah. What is the esoteric meaning of the mittens?
I gotta find this song by the New Kids on the Block because
She's on she's Googling that. She's like, I need this New Kids on the Block song.
yeah.
This is a highly efficient oiled machine here of spiritual truth. You see
All right,
these ladies?
put out
They're
our
the
left
feet. The left leg.
Oh shoot. Should I be Googling the esoteric meaning of these mittens? Hold on. I got this. Hold on. I'm supposed to be doing yoga though.
right. I know, but my mind
That's what mine is doing. That's why I'm
gotta
with
figure
you.
things out.
I'm like, if the teacher's doing
You know
it,
what-
I'm gonna do it
You know
too.
what my mind is doing? It's wondering what all 5 of my fingers are doing in my mittens. They're like hidden. They're hidden
Wedding.
in my mittens.
They're, oh.
I got the hidden mittens. Hunter and I are going to go to the ocean after this, apparently.
Oh my gosh, that's awesome.
We might not have time to go to the ocean.
I've got my therapy at 3. We've got a little bit. Yes. Oh.
Did you find it?
No, not yet, but I will, because my mom loves New Kids on the Block.
I
So,
loved them. Yeah,
If
they
I
were my
just say, hey, what's that song? Big and Tough, or
Uh-huh.
Big and Tough.
Oh, here, hold on.
How old's your
Shoot.
mom?
How old is your mom? Oh my God.
She was born in 78, so
Oh, she's younger than me.
but she's not my biological mother, but that's okay. She's my oldest sister that raised me.
Okay.
So I call her mom.
Okay. Shout out,
My
mom.
biological mom was born in
Out of the darkness.
59, I think. 59. All right, so that's pretty good for our legs, right?
Yeah. I'm good with my legs. Hunter, how you doing for your legs?
Hey, mittens. Is it out of dark? Out of darkness comes light.
Yes.
I get an A for the day. Okay.
Yes.
There's more to it though.
Yeah.
Okay, watching Daydra.
Let's do this. Put
Which
one
will
leg,
it?
balance it, and switch and hold it right here.
Oh, the old balance switch and hold.
Oh, yes. Oh, yes.
Oh, yeah. Thank you. Somebody's oranged up.
They look like I have a jumpsuit on. Why are spacesuits like jumpsuits?
I don't know.
What's that?
Dave Hill. Dave Hill. When we're gonna have him on our podcast next week, he wears jumpsuits for his comedy routines.
That's awesome. I saw some of that. So I gotta get a jumpsuit, another jumpsuit. I gotta find a jumpsuit because I got a jumpsuit. Apparently, an array of them.
Let's put our right leg underneath and do our splits stretch.
Oh,
Right leg.
the old.
Yeah. We're gonna get our splits down in approximately 3 months.
That's it.
All of us. That's it.
Okay.
But we have to do this every day.
Every day.
Got to split stretch every day, even if it's for 2 minutes.
Hunter, you
Let's
hear
say
that?
you're getting something to drink out of the fridge and you just plop your leg up on the counter and stretch it that way.
Okay, we should just make random TikTok videos of us preparing our split stretch. Here I am.
Throughout
Getting
the
my,
day.
Oh my gosh.
I'm getting a
Like-
holiday nog.
Like, see, coach, I'm doing it like at the fridge.
Oh.
Did you find it? It's the right touch, wasn't it?
Well, that's
It's
a
not-
different one.
Oh,
one's a-
hold on. Let me find this for you.
Right stuff. Dun 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 dun.
No,
Come
that's
on,
a different
this is
one.
my age. This feels really good. Thank you for.
Oh my God. Please don't go, girl. You remember
Yeah,
that?
remember that one?
You're right. It's hanging tough. Here, it's coming in hot just for you,
Ah,
Daydra.
yes. Yes, I just found it too.
Here we go, girl.
Here, we got Hunter in here too. That's how you do that dance from my
Do it again.
childhood.
Do it again and talk.
What do you want me to say about it? Like, this is how we do it. We just kind of make the.
Oh, I need to make a video for this one.
Oh, we're doing the left leg now?
Shoot, I'm not.
We're just stretching whatever.
I love that you do that.
Stretch whatever stretch. That way we can get on here. We do our stretching and it's not overwhelming.
This is so underwhelming now because I'm not overwhelming. Because I'm not overwhelming myself, so I'm underwhelming. I'm doing it pretty good.
Or you're just right in the middle. Not under, not over, inner.
I made
Inner.
weight. Like when your wrestler makes weight, they're just where they need to be.
Yeah. Let's see, what else can we stretch? We could do, we could lay on our backs and bring our hips up and hold this pose, this stretch. You could thrust it to the sky if you want.
Oh my God.
I'm doing it, just like you said.
Good, good, good. And then you could bring your legs up like this.
Oh God.
And then eventually, never mind. Never mind. Some things are better left unsaid.
Pretty much.
All right. We could drop it down and thrust your hips up to the sky. Thrust your hips up.
I call this the pickle punch.
You can put your right leg and cross it over your left knee and pull that in. Bring that in to get that stretch on the back of your thigh. And when you feel like you've got a good stretch, you can switch it to the other leg. Oh, yeah. Oh, yes.
This is what we're dealing with. Hunter's looking pretty stretched over there. He's doing it.
All right.
It's only going to get bigger. We're just going to invite more people to be part of this comedy show.
All right, we can stand up
All right.
and place your feet flat on the ground. You can start out here or wherever you can. If you can't, it's fine. And
What
then
am I stretching?
we're gonna walk our hands back to our legs, to our feet. Sorry, yeah, to our feet.
Okay. Easy. Done.
That's so tight. And then you can do a downward doggy. Oh my gosh. And then bring a right leg up like this and stretch that right here. Ugh. You can put your shoulder right behind your knee. Get real deep in there.
Hey, I just want to say, I just noticed I have another catastrophic failure of my socks. My middle toe is out, right sock.
Oh man.
Middle toe is out.
And you could switch legs when you're ready.
Switching. Switched. Oh, am I supposed to put my hand in there?
Whatever you feel is good for your stretch.
Okay.
Okay. Now we can clap our hands 3 times. And that's good for me. That's a good.
Do it with the men.
Yeah.
Clap your mittens.
But I don't know if you can tell, but I want you after this thing, I just need you. I don't know if you can tell, but look at the grind. Look at the centrifugal force I got going on this thing now. I got full Magic Mike action.
It's perpetual bliss.
Perpetual bliss. And it happens. Hey, thank
Hold
you
on,
guys.
let me get a picture of that. Get that back up there.
What are we doing?
Perfection. Got some pictures.
Okay, so what is that?
It's actually a drill.
How does it work?
You put a drill bit in here, just like a regular drill, and then
Okay.
you put it in there and you just do it with your hand,
Oh, I see.
and it makes a hole.
Do it
It
again.
reminds me of when you're jacking up a boat trailer or even
Yes.
a camp trailer. It's the
Yeah.
same thing,
Yeah.
but it's not a drill.
But
That's
this
cool.
one,
That's
this
hilarious.
one's a little bit. This one's a ratchety one. I haven't figured it out yet because it's broken. It goes both ways. This one swings both ways. Okay. I'm just saying. This one does. It goes both ways. It ratchets both ways.
No, ratchet.
It's just a tool. It doesn't care which way it goes.
Right, right.
What's a big deal?
Okay, guys.
Now what?
Whoa.
Well,
Hunter's like, well,
Move this up here.
I wanted to go. This guy's.
what were we
really-
talking about earlier? We were talking about esoteric meaning of mittens, but what else were we talking about? Anthony's 49 today.
Yes, congratulations.
You made it, June.
Your body has only aged a little bit. Just a little bit.
a smidge. It's
It's
got
just your body.
Yeah,
a
it's
body
got
wax.
some,
Me-
it's
just
got
to
some,
me-
yeah, it's got some stuff going on with it, right? But it's okay.
No, it does. Oh my God.
My toes are almost ready to fall off.
Hey, what are you
No.
manifesting right now?
No, because we're at the darkest of dark hours. So like the toes are, I'm scarred. My toes are jacked up. My face is, like my skin is old and mangled, and it's at the darkest of, and today is when the light comes out, and you're like, wow, all of those scars. You look at them, and you can go, wow, that scar was a really hard time in my life, but I'm here now, and I'm doing, what am I doing? Comedy yoga, whatever the heck this is, stretching with people on the internet. And my
Yeah.
son brought me cookies while we're doing this. And so I can look at like my 49-year-old body with all of its scarring and all of its aging and all of its hurts and stuff. But we're here, just having fun with it. Waking up, having
So
fun.
you said that the light comes out today
The light
on the
okay,
21st.
so on the 21st, the shortest day of the year, every day after this becomes a little bit longer after today.
For like 5 days or
Three over the next 3 days, it has like
Okay.
the next 3 days symbolically is like a hold period, is like a waiting period, is like
Yes.
the egg has started to rattle, and now something is happening in there, and we got to break it out. And when it comes out, there's a glorious festival of Christmas presents everywhere.
So when you're speaking of this, is this something that you've just seen every year that's a consistent? How do you know this? Or is it that you've seen it somewhere else, or you've seen all the other the God consciousness, you've seen through consciousness that this is happening through others? Is that how you're seeing it? Or
Yes.
is it your intuition that's telling you that you're seeing it?
Mhm.
Because I click on Instagram and I follow lots of like spiritual teachers, and I see stuff with like the next 3 days is going to be super, super dark. And we're like, right now we're in a dark period, but the light is coming. And I just read that like last night, that today the light's going to come back, and we're going to be like renewed, restored,
111
and
here. Just saying.
beautiful.
So what does
So-
it mean?
One thing that I was going to talk about was like spirituality and it's because we hear so many spiritual teachers out here teaching this and teaching this and teaching this. And so personally for me, I went through many rabbit holes of like attaching to this spiritual teacher right here and everything they were teaching. And then I would take that for myself and all their beliefs, and those were my beliefs. Those were my new beliefs.
Mm-hmm.
So I've noticed that I have done that with many of spiritual teachers out here, and I'm like, oh, that's true. I believe that. I believe that, and I implemented it to my own beliefs.
Mm.
So now you sit there and you're like, what the fuck is really true? Where's the truth? Because this person's over here teaching about this and saying this, and I'm hearing this over here and this over here. I got to a point where I was like, you know what? Fuck it all. Fuck it all. I'm done. I am done following your spiritual path.
Yes.
And I was so stuck on being this person almost. I was becoming them until I'm like, wait a minute. Now I have to rip off all that shit that ain't true. And I'm here, authentic. I'm not trying to be like anybody else. I'm not preaching that this over here is the truth because that's what I heard.
Right.
What I'm doing from now on is I am speaking my own truth from what I've
Ooh.
experienced,
Your own gnosis.
my
What you've
own,
learned.
what I
Yeah.
know to be true.
Yeah.
And it might be, it might be my truth with somebody else's truth, and they might align the same truth.
Yep.
They might have, the same truth or whatever it is around, but
I
So
love
that's
that.
I was
That's what
like,
I've been doing.
and same with foods, with certain foods that we need to eat in order to gain a higher frequency, in order to level up faster. I said, fuck that. I'm tired of clinging on to something that I have to be better. I just want to be me. I want to be able to eat whatever I want and post it without feeling like I'm destroying my body and that I'm making the worst decisions with what I'm feeding myself.
Yep.
Now, I am not dumping garbage. I'm not dumping garbage in my body, okay?
I do sometimes.
Some here and there. But I don't like that we're made to look at something that is higher than what we are in our most authentic ways right here, right now. You know what I mean? Like
Mhm.
there's nothing more that I need from this than just being
Free.
and being like and existing and
Yeah.
so I don't know, when you're like, what do you want to manifest, or what's a topic for today? I was like, spirituality and what's false versus true. Also spirituality, what it was for me as a child. It wasn't. That's the thing. There was no spirituality when I was a child.
Well, you know
Not
how
for
we
me.
can. One of the ways that we
Not
can find the false versus the truth is just by asking people what their perception of the reality is. You know, you have so many people saying it's this, this, and this. It's this, this, and this. And then you say, okay, it's that. What does that mean? And then they say this. And then you go, oh, so you're talking about this. You just call it that. Right? Oh, it's you
the
listen to a
same
Christian
thing.
talk about Christianity, they're just going to talk about the light and love. Then you're going to listen to a Muslim talk about Islam, and they're going to talk about light and love. And then you're going to look them both in the eyes and say, oh, you're both talking about the same thing. Then
Yeah.
it's pretty simple. That's
Right.
the truth. And it's like the same thing that I'm doing with people like on the UFO world. If there's one universal truth, then all of these people just sitting, running around talking about seeing all this. Well, what does it mean then? Because all the ancient texts say that if the lights in the sky reaching out, it comes with a message. So what's the message? So then we just got to get people. It doesn't matter what they're seeing. It matters what the message is, because that's what we'll interpret. Why are you seeing it? Why are you hearing it? What does it say? That's how we get to the truth. Because
What does it mean to you? Like, what does it mean to you
Yes.
when those things are happening? What happened? What time was it? What was happening around it? Did you see any animals, any symbols? Like,
Right.
but
Right.
it is like the message is coming to you, right? So you have to
Yes.
decipher that.
Yeah.
So we
And
have to start asking people what, and then that's how we'll know the truth. Listen, if you have a whole bunch of people saying, we already have the people arguing, but if we figure out like what what it is they want, what did the bear in the woods want? They wanted to eat me. How did you know? It ran the fuck after me and tried to eat me. What did the bear in the woods want? Nothing. It ran away from me. It's this simple. Why is it this simple? Why is it this hard? It's that simple. You just speak the truth. You saw a bear in the woods and it was running away. I saw a UFO and then it just went away.
Right.
And if we have ask enough people, we'll probably find out truthfully, just by the amount of asking,
Right.
what did it say? Was it positive? And the government already knows.
Yeah. And the
This is
situations are so similar too. Like that's another
Right.
thing that we're finding out by like, with the podcast, just talking to like normal people. Like, sure, we could try to get all these people who are arguing with each other, but realistically, the more normal people that we talk to, it's way better information. Way less egos involved, more people searching within themselves, which is what we all need to do. We're all we were taught to look outside, look, go to a church, look out here, God's out there constantly seeking,
Right,
but
look out.
realistic, it's in.
Yeah, which is so hard for some people to do. Even sometimes for me is to
Oh
look
my
in,
gosh, yeah.
is to go in. When someone's like, you just need to go in, you just need to go. And I was like, I go in every day. Like, what am I not doing? I just need to listen, just need to observe.
Get quiet. Yeah. Just
Be
relax
quiet.
your
Remember
mind.
that you are experiencing this.
Yeah.
Like this is,
But
you know,
also like find things that you like music. Like I just had my husband go rent a
Yes.
violin, and look what like the
Beautiful.
violin does to your brain, right? For $20 a month, I like looked up like what it actually does to your brain. And I've always wanted to learn how to do it, right? We can learn on YouTube. We could learn with Chat AI.
That's interesting because I just had a thought about my violin before we got on here. I used to play violin. I used to be in orchestra for like 7 years.
Yes, I won't let my kids get out.
Love my violin.
Get it out.
Yeah.
It does magical things to your brain.
The thought that I was thinking is I went over to my friend Gabby's shop, her kava bar, and they have musical instruments hanging on the wall. And I was like, oh, can I play that violin? And I took it down and I played it and she recorded me and she's like, holy cow, I didn't know you could do that. And I was like, yeah, just one song that I can continue to do, like whatever. But I was sitting there and I was thinking like, I wonder if she still has that video. And that's what I thought. I thought about my violin and I wonder if she has that video or what her thoughts were on me playing the violin at her shop.
Oh girl, you gotta get the violin.
And then you just say this. So I am so excited for you.
Hey,
or
Lindsay Sherwin's in my circle.
Bust it out.
Beautiful.
Totally the
I
violin.
love it.
Violin, yes. It totally has to be there.
I love it.
Yeah, and if you look up like the science behind it, it's freaking amazing. And like what it does, like that's what I'm doing, right? Like I'm looking to figure out like what stimulates me, right? So like I know the piano does, it's something that's always like drawing me to it, right? It does something to my brain. I know that like I won't let my kids get out of the strings instruments. They've been in it since they were, I believe, 2nd grade, right? Like they pick different stuff, but I'm like, you are not getting out of it because I know what it does like for education, like with their brain, right?
Yeah.
So then I'm like, I've always wanted to play the violin. So I'm like, I'm just going to do it. And then I look up the science behind it. I'm like, all these things that me personally, that I'm drawn to, like, I need to start looking into those things, just like you. Like, what are you personally drawn to? And then maybe we see how many of those things that we have similar. And we're like, why are we all being drawn to these things?
Yeah.
Like, that's what's happening.
Right I had a violin thought. Now you're violin here. Where else am I going to hear it? I'm so curious.
Right.
But it's so amazing. I love violin. I love orchestra. I love all the instruments. I love music.
Mm-hmm.
Watching and listening to people play. Sometimes it's the emotion in the music is so deep. Like,
well, it's the connection now that you're going through like, the awakening process and everything. Like how much different is that violin going to be for you now when you take it back out? I think it's going to be a different experience for you.
Yeah. 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 It's like a relationship with the violin. Like people ride horses and they have that relationship with that horse, but you have a relationship with your violin. You have that connection with that violin.
So in history, like in mythology, do they connect with any instruments, Anthony? Any stringed instruments?
The cistern in ancient Egypt, basic, simple stringed instruments, simple instruments. So the cistern and the way that it, I'm not exactly sure. It's a very strange sounding. I think it's the strange sounds. If you really listen to, there's stuff online that you can listen to, and they're strange sound. It's also like this, the horns of Egypt are also strange sounds. So I believe that it's something with like the strange sounds or different sounds, integrating different multiple sounds at different rates and at different patterns stimulates your brain. Yeah,
Frequencies too that
yeah.
cause a ripple that go out to where?
Well, they don't stop because um,
Right.
it's like when when you're laughing and you could see people smiling because they see a group of people laughing or stuff. There's other incidences like when your animals are reacting, like you're getting excited with somebody else and your animals are getting excited too, you know?
Mhm.
That's the energy leaving you. And even when they're not even seeing it, sometimes you'll just notice they're excited. So um, it's understanding that they're really feeling us.
So I think
And
that we're connecting, but I also think that it's a form of healing too.
yeah, that's true. So we're all finding that out, and we're going to find it out at a greater rate, probably with lights and vibration, literal lasers, vibration, probably something. I'm telling you, I think if I had to guess, um, I I I believe that there's probably technologies that are so mind blowing simple that it'll probably just blow us away. It'll probably be like, oh yeah, they learned about these healing frequencies in this certain time period or whatever, but now we have technology that can like make it even more refracted, more centered, and we can do it better now. I bet that
Oh,
that's
right.
something like that.
Mm-hmm.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
But why we get to say that is because you see what they write about Fringe on science and technology and healing, and you see what they write about Fringe on like technology with like flying and stuff like that. Well, what they write about at Fringe is actually what we have in the Space Force, right? And so you got and like they probably what's Fringe in the medical field. I mean, there are DoD contracts by DARPA to genetically modify mollusks on this type of scale, genetically modify mollusks around identified military bases around the world to help them structurally secure the foundation and footing of places that would be affected by the effects of water or melting ice or water rising. So there are DARPA contracts on the internet that you can look up that we're paying to genetically modify mollusks to help the environment of military bases. That's true. It's a contract that we already paid for. And so it's like, wow, man, we're doing stuff in an insane way to make defensive measures. What would happen if we started using that same type of thought and excitement to make things for healing, and not in an offense like we're going to go look for healing, not defensively, not wait till the pandemic comes. We're going to go offensively look for all of the past. And I bet we can with well, here's what I think: artificially generated energy and artificial intelligence, those two worlds, when those two worlds link up, then you have a computer that can think nonstop about, and it can just solve and solve and solve and solve. What if, and just keep doing the equations to figure it out. And that's probably already happened. Yeah, it already has happened. I hate to tell people, but it already happened in a long time ago, and the scientists are already talking about it. So we're just preparing for the full. It's like it's a storm that you look forward to. It's like this storm at the end of the summer that brings in that beautiful smell, and it's like feels great. It's like finally here. For me, it'll be like the storms that started happening after the summer of 2020. We had so much forest fire, and then we had the pandemic, and then the water started to come, and it washed all the ash away that we had to live with for like months of just fires here in Oregon. And so I think of it as like a storm at the end of the summer, you know, that washes and nourishes and smells, you know, and brings all of that stuff that you think about. The electrical energy, right?
Mhm.
The positive stuff of it. So that's what I think about it.
Yeah. So I watched some of Chris Bledsoe's videos on the orbs that he has seen and experienced and communicated with. I read a bunch of the comments on what they mean to him and why they show. And when I was watching it, I know that you have been saying this whole time, lights in the sky, lights in the sky, lights in the sky. I watched his video and I was like, are you fucking serious? I think that I have seen this before, and I have not seen the actual orbs, but I have seen in one of the videos where the orbs were communicating with another thing.
Yeah.
They were communicating with that, and that one was a solid light. And
was it lower to the ground?
It was, no, it wasn't. No, it looked like it was up in the sky, and there were these orbs that were communicating with each other, and they were communicating with this other satellite-ish kind of looking thing, but not satellite, because the satellites blink. And they go slow in a straight line. This other one moves around with the solid light on it. And I was thinking, I was like, I think that I have seen this before, just looking up in the sky.
Right.
But when people are like, lights in the sky, I'm expecting something else.
I was like, too at first. I was too.
You know, I was like, because I have done acid.
No, hold on.
Psychedelics.
Hold on.
That's kind of where my mind is going.
There's something, there is, the Bledsoes talk about this. I know about it too. There are hierarchies of angels. Is somehow, there's a lot of argument about it or whatnot, but there's some sort of hierarchy or some sort of different level. Okay. So in my journey, I had to try to figure out, I seen these yellow, pinkish, amber ones also. But I received the flashes on command, and that's where I looked at. It's these flashes. So there are different ones. So for me, I see mostly flashes, but I've seen everything. I've seen everything that Bledsoe's seen, just like he sees it. And maybe even I've seen something different. Oh, I've seen something, we've seen something the same as a family. So what it is, what I think is like, it's all the same, because we're from the same family. So we're going to see the same things. And so we can see the same types of things. We should know that we're allowed to, we have the ability to see it all. We just have to ask to tap into it.
Right. And that's what I've been doing. I've been asking, like, I'll go and I'll step outside my back door and it'll be night. And 5 minutes before that, I will think, and I will try to connect with these, what I don't even know what you would call them, lights, like.
That's where we have to get to.
Pure.
They show
light.
up to show you that they're real. It is up to you to initiate. They are higher intelligence. They don't give a fuck about you. You just happen to see them, or you were just happen to have your mind on a site and thing, and they said, "Oh, they're to receive the message now." Okay, flash, receiver, however, give it. Did that person take any? Did they just go, "Oh, that was neat"? Did they get all scared? It's for you to interpret. And the next part of the relationship is up to you as well, because they are about the free will. They also, once it starts, they just show you, they give you a period of time of like baptism in a different way, oftentimes.
Yeah.
And so it's different types of phenomena in a baptism like way. And then it just kind of cools off with you. And in that time period, that's when we gain our, like, what was it all for? hopefully we're studying about what other people have found out, and then we come to our own conclusion.
Right.
That's why you hear me constantly talk to people. What did you feel inside? What does it mean to you? I don't ask you about what you read or anything, because I just think that that's not really to help us.
And that was something that I really liked about Chris Bledsoe's responses, is that he just knew what the message was from them. It was directed towards him. So what that message was for him is it's not going to be the same message. Although he can share that message because that is meant for everybody. For what he's getting the downloads for, it's meant to share. He was obviously chosen for this, like
Clearly. Now he's like healing people and like being
and
so humble.
I love that he said that they were angelic. They were, you know, what we, it's hard to explain, but like in my mind, I've seen like we have many dimensions, third dimension, fourth, fifth, all the way 12. It goes up. We continue to evolve, level up, whatever you call it, enlightenment to each level and level and level. And that's like the whole purpose of why we are light beings, here to gain that pureness, that consciousness, so clean, so white. Like that's how I see it. So when I saw these lights in the sky, that is what that reminds me of way ascended beings.
Me too.
That, you know,
Emily
angelic.
has
They don't show you. They don't show you every time they show them all the tech. They don't show themselves for no reason. It's a light download. It's just like in optic fiber wires. It is light going through the wire. It's not anything else other than light. And that's all that we got going on, is they show themselves, and it is a fucking immediate download that we can't comprehend. And it's just, we can't comprehend that something is going, the person outside our stable shined the flashlight down on me for a second and said, "Oh, look at that one." And literally with a fucking flashlight, and said, "Oh, look at that one. Oh, they seem to be kind of kind. Well, it looks like that one could help us." You know, just like the sheep herding men with sheep herding dogs. Some of them puppies, they learn very early on that which ones are going to be really good for the herding of the sheep, right? They would understand which ones of these humans can help herd the sheep, which are us, to help. That's what's going on. That's really what's going on.
Emily has a really good video on her TikTok. I'll send it to you, Daydra. It's hilarious. It's her on the piano, like trying to explain like her family being famous for UFOs and aliens, but like they don't think that it's aliens, but like that's what they're famous for. It's hilarious.
Yeah. Everybody thinks they're famous for aliens, but they don't give a shit about aliens. You know, it's spiritual, and
right. It's like angelic.
That's why he wrote a book called UFO of God. It's not talking about aliens. It's called God.
Right. I mentioned that to my partner the other day, because I've been having conversations with him about this kind of stuff and showing him Chris Bledsoe's videos. And I'm like, look at this.
I would do it. Yeah, I did that too. And then I was like, oh my gosh, this is totally not everything that I thought. It's just different. But hey, I have to go meet with Miss Emily.
Later.
Or I'm gonna wear this, and that's gonna be weird. So happy birthday, Anthony, Daydra.
I love you. Thank you for
Happy
doing
birthday.
this.
Are we all out? We're all gonna.
We're all out.
All right, we're all out. Have a beautiful day.
Great conversation today. Bye. Did you just do that? Did you do it? Did you just do that? Oh my God.
That is awesome.
Okay. All right. Bye.
Goodbye.